So, Paul, what's the best social media platform for my business? What should I be advertising on? Well, that's this week on Think Tank Tuesday. Hi, I'm Paul Potratz, and welcome to this week's Think Tank Tuesday. I've been asked that question so many times. So many people have said, Paul, where should I be advertising? Which social media platform should I be spending my time on, whether I'm spending money or whether I'm using it organically? Well, that's the goal of this video. I'm going to try to tell you which platform would be the optimal platform for your time and your money. But before I get into it, let me explain something. This is specific to Facebook, and I think it's important that I explain this on Facebook. There's really two different variations of Facebook, and what I mean by that is you have your organic posting where you post your cat videos, and then you have your advertising on Facebook where you put money behind it and you build ads. Completely different. Two different strategies. So I'm going to talk about the paid strategy. So here's the first question I would ask. If you want to know what's the best social media platform is, what type of business do you have? What do you do? What are you trying to sell? Because that's important. If, for example, that you sell real estate, then Instagram can be a very good platform for you, a very low-cost platform on top of that for the paid advertising, because real estate is very visual. A person wants to see the home. They really want to tour the home. So you could use Instagram, and not only with just the regular posting in the timeline and the stories, of course, paid too, with the paid, but Instagram would prove very successful. Again, it's because it's based on the visuals, and not to give you a strategy and all that. That's not what this video is about, but I could, but I'm not, okay. For real estate, it would also, Facebook would be very strong for you too, because a tremendous amount of people spend a time on Facebook. I think I just said that right. Hopefully my English wasn't off. The other part of Facebook, again, it's visual, but it also provides a much easier one-to-one communication versus Instagram is really a little more difficult. I mean, granted, they got the other message tabs in there like send a message and call and all that, but Facebook just seems a little easier. So real estate would be Instagram and Facebook, again, because it's based on visuals. If you're a business that, your product or whatever you're selling or a service, if it's not really visually driven, for example, let's say training, then Facebook is going to be your primary because it's going to allow more space. It's going to be easier for you to post a video or post a picture, and by the way, you would want to do all of that, but also put more comments, not comments, but put more of the story in there. So Facebook would be great for if you were a trainer or a coach, a life coach. Oh boy, life coaches, there's so many of them. But anyway, so Facebook first and then Instagram second. But if you start to use Instagram as a coach, a trainer, life coach, then really your focus on that is going to be writing some type of a white paper, some type of an ebook and trying to get someone over to your website, or doing a video trying to get someone over to your website offering something of substance, versus Facebook can be much more for the branding episode of your strategy. So let's move on to car dealers. I mean, I talk about car dealers a lot, so which one is better? And it's really easy. Facebook is going to be the better one for you. That's where you're going to get the leads. That's where you're going to get the opportunities. That's just going to work better, pure and simple. Instagram is also good, but you're not going to be able to just take the pictures off of your website and post them there, because those pictures honestly have no creative value whatsoever. They're no better than a picture you see in a newspaper in 1985. So you're going to have to put the extra effort of great photography for Instagram. If you're not willing to do that, I'd say don't waste your money on Instagram. But Facebook, a powerhouse for that, and it will work great. In fact, Facebook or Google, I think you know where I'm gonna go. For automotive, Facebook, because you have lead ads, you have carousel ads, you have canvas ads. I mean, the list goes on. It's just, you have retargeting. You have so many options to talk to those individuals. And again, there's a difference between posting those cat videos, organic posting, and doing paid advertising. And that's what I'm focused on, is paid advertising. So I've been asked the question, and I just want to put it to rest so many times. Paul, what about Snapchat? All right, don't waste your time. I'm just saying that. If you're any of the businesses that I've mentioned, understand who Snapchat is reaching. It's a very young audience. It's probably your children that are using Snapchat. And Snapchat, for all intents and purposes, is really kind of dying. They were really hot at first, and they've just done this. So it does not have the right demographic. So in deciding the social media platform of choice, you really have to analyze it. Don't analyze it based on your gut feeling or what people have told you. Do the analyzing to understand the true fact of it. And what I mean analyzing, what's the demographic? Who's on it? Who's using it? How old are they? What's their income? Because when you're doing the paid advertising, you have that opportunity to reach those individuals. And Facebook will give you that opportunity to reach the specific individuals, but also feel the value. And what I mean by that, return on investment. Instagram is going to give you a little bit of that, not so much. Now here brings the question, LinkedIn. No one ever talks about LinkedIn. Is LinkedIn a good platform to advertise on? Yes, most definitely it is. If you're that trainer, that life coach, I hate saying that word, life coach. But anyway, if you do any of that, then it's going to be great for you. If you're a car dealer and you want to sell vehicles, yeah, it's good for you. If you're real estate, yes, it's good for you. But here's the drawback on LinkedIn. It's expensive to advertise on, really expensive. And their platform, the back end to be able to run the ads, it's clunky. It's not any fun to work with. And if you need customer support, just plan on taking several days for them to finally get back to you and get that problem fixed. So LinkedIn, great platform, expensive. Is it worth your time? Probably not. And the reason that I say that is because you probably haven't maximized your potential on Facebook. I sound like a Facebook fanboy, don't I? But I'm just telling you, it does work well. It's something that I would say, leverage it, use it to its full potential, because I used to be the Google fanboy, but Google's become so costly, so expensive, and I just find it hard to spend a lot of money there, even though it does work. It's a value. You need to have it part of your strategy, but that's my take on social media platforms. Of course, if you're a restaurant or something like that, definitely look into Pinterest. Pinterest is strong. Pinterest is low cost. Pinterest has a lot of benefits, but if you're any of the others, like a real estate agent, it's going to be a little hard to do Pinterest. You can do it, but it's going to be a little more difficult. Trainers, probably don't even want to waste your time with Pinterest. All right, so that's social media platforms. If you have questions, you know how to get in touch with me. I'm really easy. I'm easy to get in touch with. Just ask the questions and I'll talk to you soon.